Hello, everyone. This is Dr. RB. I hope you're having a wonderful Sunday wherever you are in the world. I decided to record today just to basically go on without any script or without any message or anything. I just kind of wanted to share some thoughts. This is based on a conversation I had a few minutes ago with my mom, and we were talking about different things. And one of the first things that come to me is, there is a traditional biblical text from the New Testament, and it goes something like, "By the fruits you shall know them. By the fruits you shall know them." And it's interesting because the word fruits is also known as produce, and produce is also about what one produces. So I think that's kind of interesting. You have produce, which could be related to fruits. Then you have what someone produces. And when you're talking about producing or production, you're also talking about an action or what's been put into motion can also produce something. And so basically, the actions or the behaviors that people take and do leads to a produce or leads to a production, if you will, of something. And so I just thought that that was very interesting that by your fruits or by their fruits you shall know them, or by the fruits you shall know them. So whatever is produced is a result of a behavior that has taken place. And so people can, it's very easy just to say words and to, use whatever words you want to use. But what's interesting is when you put something in motion, when you take action, or when you are engaging in behaviors, though all of that produces something, and that produce are the fruits. We also have the saying, the fruits of one's labor, or the fruits of our labor. So we're laboring and we have fruits, or producing, or a product or production. You see how all of this is related. I just find it all interesting. And so a good way of measuring, and I'm going to use that word, measuring someone, if you will, is by their fruits, or by what gets produced. And so, again, it's really not about just hearing, it's about observing. And in many ancient cultures, or, for example, in the Middle East, a lot of the times when someone meets you, they're kind of giving you a free pass because they haven't observed you. So they don't know what your fruits are going to be. They don't know what you are producing. They don't know what the produce of your behaviors and your actions are going to be because they just met you. So basically, they give you everything. There's in some Middle Eastern cultures, you can knock on someone's door and be invited in for a meal, because again, they don't know you. But then once your fruits are known, or once what you produce is evident, then they're able to make a decision about you. And if that decision is not a favorable one to you, they usually cut all ties. They put an X, as some cultures also state. They put an X on you. So basically, they no longer relate to you, depending on how those fruits end up being. they could even attack you, attack you back because they feel like those fruits have been harmful. And so, again, this is important because for me, the more I observe, um, and as a psychologist, we're trained to observe, right? We're trained to observe behavior as well as other things. I mean, that's just one of the things that we observe. We call it behavioral observations. But as I observe more and more, I find myself less and less valuing the words. You know, the words are maybe pretty, disguised, or as we say in Spanish, they could be floral, meaning that they're, flowery, beautiful. But yet, if we look at the final result and we look at the fruits, that will tell us a lot. So, just the next time you are observing others, whether it's someone you just met, or whether it's someone in politics, or whether it's anyone, it's so important to, at least for me, it's important to look at their fruits. I don't even look at a lot of other things. Some people look at the externals, if the person's attractive or not attractive, the color of the person's skin. And for me, they really don't say much. You know, a person can be very attractive and have really bad fruits. So they really don't say much. But what really speaks volumes are those fruits. So it's no wonder that you have that saying, by the fruits you shall know them. Judge by what is produced, by the actions and the behaviors that people take, because a lot of the time, those actions and behaviors are unconscious. Um, and when something's unconscious, more of the rawness comes out of that individual. More of, it just comes out. They don't even think it, they don't edit it, they don't, it doesn't go through any filters. It just comes out. And that really is revealing. So, you know, please look at the fruits. It's just because someone says that they're religious or they're spiritual, um, they can say whatever they want to say, but look at the fruits. What are they doing? What are their actions producing? What is the end result of what they're putting their effort in and creating? That will give you a lot of information. So I hope this helps someone out there. I just thought it would be good to just, give a video about this and share my thoughts. And I would really appreciate your comments. I read all my comments. And how does this impact you if it does? What does this resonate with you? Does it connect with you? Does it make sense? Let me know in the comments. Well, happy Sunday. This is Dr. RB once again. And I'll also leave my link below if you want to have a 15-minute free consultation with me to see if we're a good fit to work together. Or if you want to just take a look around my website, I'll leave those links below. Thank you. Until then, take care.